Yo, what's going on YouTube and the internet? Back with another video at the start of the new year. Wanted to update the world and kind of use this as a timestamp for the world, I guess. There's not going to be probably any uploads from me this month as I try and pursue other goals, as I try and not play as many video games. So yeah, this will be probably the last time I mine for a little while, you know? But still mining. This will probably be the last layer I do before I close this. I would definitely like to finish this layer off and then kind of just not get on it. But some of the goals that I have this year is I want to write my book. I think I've got a really good idea, something that I can kind of work with. A pretty good starter book, I think. I want to read more, at least 20 books this year. I'm going to start with Harry Potter, which I just got the set yesterday, and the first book is so small, and the wording, I'm going to finish this in like a week or two. Like, I was not expecting that. But finish the first book in a week or two, not the whole series. That would be impossible. But not impossible if you just read 24/7. Anyways, I want to earn more money. I know there's a surefire way of doing this, and that's studying and getting certified in electrical. So I actually hope to do that early on in the year, like as soon as possible. I think that would be the best course of action for me, is to just make more money this year, and then hopefully at the end of the year I will have had an X amount of money saved up, which is another goal, and I can move out of the house. I can buy a house, and I can just start working on that. And then, you know, the responsibilities take over, the meaning of life takes over. So, or if all else fails, we go vagabond, we travel the world, come back and kill ourselves. Who knows? That'd be a crazy plot line, wouldn't it? I want the ability to run 5 miles consistently. Like a good 5 miles, you know? Not like I'm dead at the end of 5 miles. But I want to run at least 3 to 4 times a week, and I want to try jump roping, because I think that'll strengthen my calves and make me more like bouncy when running. I want to weigh 150 pounds, and that's kind of where it's going to be conflicting, because I want to be able to lift like a bunch of weight and stuff, but also run at the same time. So 150 is kind of like the sweet spot, I feel like, for me, because I'm like, what, 5'11", and I weigh 143 right now, so I need 7 pounds. 7 pounds of muscle? Shouldn't be too hard, right? I mean, just eat. I want to socialize more, so don't know how I'm going to do that, but it's going to happen, so. And I think I'm going to do that at the gym. That's a good idea. Talk to somebody there, get some advice on some things, just try and start a conversation with somebody, some way, somehow. I had the opportunity a couple weeks ago. This guy, he was doing some dumbbell stuff, and he put his dumbbells down and they kept rolling towards me. So I had to roll them back to him, and I was like laughing at him. Not at him, but just the whole situation, because they kept running away from him. Could have started a conversation there. And I want to go somewhere. I really want to go see the redwood trees in Northern California. I think that would be really cool before all those trees get destroyed somehow, some way. 'Cause I know they will, because humans are retarded and they don't know what they're doing. So. Or I kind of want to go to a different country, just to maybe somewhere in Europe or something. I think that'd be pretty cool too, but we'll find out. We'll see. If you notice, the mining techniques that I talked about in the last video are not coming into play right now. Oh, I can't believe I just realized that. Just kind of going. Get the wrecked, scrub. But those are the goals for the year. Definitely possible. Definitely able to do that. You know, my only limit is myself, so. This morning I woke up and I saw this woodpecker. I was going to write an essay about this after I finish this layer. And that is, the woodpecker was... He was pecking at this branch. And it was just such a small branch. And it was like, what is he doing? Because woodpeckers, I don't know if he was testing the tree, sending vibrations through the tree. I don't know if they do that to test if the tree is like suitable for a home. But it was a small branch, and he's kind of going towards the stem of the tree, the trunk of the tree. And so, just gonna square this off, and it got me thinking, kind of. You know, there's the common saying that, you know, you can open doors and you can close doors in your life. And I think it's kind of the same principle. Watch this jump shot. Oh. Get wrecked. It's the same principle. Testing the branches to see which one is good. Testing which branch to kind of take or go on and build upon. And it was also, he was going towards the trunk of the tree, towards the main part of the tree. You know, I feel like most people know life as a tree in a sense that you're growing from it. And then the branches off in different parts of your life, right? I think you could look at it the other way around, in that I just turned my headphones off on accident. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, because it was like I can't hear myself talk. It was really weird. But the I think the ends of the branches are the beginning, and then as you go on life on this branch, you you know, there's different branches, different paths you can take. And I think, you know, going about life is, the goal is to find the trunk, to find your purpose, the meaning in life, and that's always changing, I feel like. And that's where different branches come in and all this other stuff. So, you know, I think it's just a different way of kind of looking at it. And the stem would be, you know, the reincarnation of your life, of your spirit, of getting to heaven. And I think, you know, people who believe in Jesus Christ, as I do, kind of need to look at it that way, in a sense. You know, because, you know, your goal as a Christian and as someone who believes in Christ is that one day you will be reincarnated. Well, if you're starting from the beginning of the tree, from the seed, that's the reincarnation part. You know, so in a way you've already been reincarnated and are now the tree. But starting from the branch, finding meaning in your life, going towards the trunk, towards the reincarnation. Because the trunk is the main part. That's the purpose. That's the heaven, the spirit. That is where you are. That is you. You are the tree, the trunk. You are the trunk, the tree. That's your life. But if you were to go, you know, from start to finish, seed to tree, you don't know who you are, and you're always going out on different branches trying to figure out who you are and what you're supposed to be doing and what the purpose of life is. But going from branch to trunk, then you find out what your purpose is, and then you can continue to grow on that trunk and live truly freely, truly free. And then you can keep growing, because a tree can grow, you know, forever if in good conditions. If your mind is good, your body's good, you have a purpose, you have, you know, the will to survive, a tree can keep growing. Anyways, that's my rant about trees and the woodpecker. I just thought it was a cool little scenario that popped into my head. Might not be sound philosophy, but every philosophy is different. You know, all philosophy starts kind of crazy, you know. But I'm reminded at the beginning of this year by a quote by Alexander the Great, which is the mindset I'm having going into 2025 as a warrior, a soldier, somebody who is ready for... This guy got to shut up. Bow. Boom. Someone who is not afraid. And the quote goes like something like, when you're free from fear, that is when a man truly becomes immortal. go about my daily life, as you go about your daily life and you go about your years and your months to come, I think it's important to always reflect on what you could be doing better, reflecting on where you want to go. Not every day, for progress, for the sake of progress, is a cancer. Someone said that, which means, just because you feel like you need to change doesn't necessarily mean you need to change. And if you're already changing a lot, work on that. And don't think you need to do everything all at once. I think is what that means. A little mineshaft action? Just a little bit. We'll have to explore that. Another video. But that's really all I wanted to say. If you're watching this on New Year's Day of 2025, I hope you make it a great one. If by chance you're watching this later down the road, if it blows up somehow, I hope you're living your life to the best of your ability. I hope you're growing and you're happy, and I pray that you take every opportunity given to you and you just make the most of your life. If you are a fellow male, keep going, brother. It can get hard. I know that. Times can get tough. The burdens you carry are tough. You may not be respected. You may not be your burdens may not be recognized right now, but someday they will. The effort you put in will be recognized, even if by yourself. If not by others, then by yourself. And I pray for you and all you do. If you're on the fence of religion or you need to find purpose, Christ will always be there. God will always be there. He'll be there in your times of comfort. I would implore you to come and seek Him as I have sought Him, as He has brought me comfort in times of need and in times of trouble. With that, I thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a wonderful life. Thank you.